Let's see, here's the microphone. Well, wait a minute, there's the camera. What do I do? Jim Howard here in Fort Worth, Texas. Today's date, it is October 27th of 2020. It's almost 7 a.m. in the morning. And like I said, I'm in Fort Worth, Texas. And the last time I asked, which was about an hour ago, the temperature was 35 degrees. That's cold for Texas. For Fort Worth, that's cold. So winter's here. I just had, as you know, I'm a Coke drinker. But this is hot cocoa, first one of the winter in my BBS mug, or is it my KERA mug? I ordered a electric blanket. I was in bed a while ago and it was cold. So I noticed, and about a year ago I was going, well, I guess it was last winter, I was going to order an electric blanket. And same thing last year, the 5 stars, or I guess 4.5 stars, just about all of the electric blankets had 4.5 stars. And then for almost all of the, I think all of them, for all of the electric blankets that I scrolled down to see the reviews on, here you go, 1 star, and then the person's comment. Now there's 5 stars, here's 5 stars, here's 1 star, here's 5 stars, here's 5 stars, and then it goes, you know. So I decided last year not to order an electric blanket. Years ago I had a heating pad that was not one of these pads that you put behind your shoulders or on your back, or, you know, it was on the bed, you know, fit the bed or whatever, and that was nice. It wasn't on top, but it was just, that worked out great. So I'll have this supposedly October 29th in a couple of days. Here's CNN. NASA has found more water on the moon. Maybe we can set up a water park up there and send all the people who voted for Donald Trump to the moon. I mean, we could set up a nice little water park for them up there. Just think about too, the diving and the things with, you know, they can run faster, do all kinds of stuff. Trump could open a golf course up there, just think. Go all the way around, come back, you know, well, here it comes. All the way around the moon or something. I mentioned that I want to get a different monitor, a 29-inch wide monitor, ultra wide. So I have 2 screens like I have now. Oh, by the way, my last video, when you're watching that, I hadn't set the OBS software to take the 25 by 60 by 1080 and export it as a 1080 video. So that video, the last one of that I made, uh, you're only seeing half of what we're here, but this should correct it when I upload this. I'm running Windows 10, by the way, and I am upgraded to, let's see, statistics. No, I want update. I don't think it shows that I'm running, because I had to look over here for OS. Yeah, it's not showing. It shows down here in this thing here, Windows specific. It shows 2004, but I am running whatever the new version is. I had somebody leave a comment saying, "Oh, they have out." I do have the very latest out. I'm not sure why they show it this way, but and this monitor that I'm running is a LG, and it's the 25 inch, I believe, or is it? Can't remember. Anyway, I think it's 25 inch. But I want to get the LG. That's the 29 inch ultra wide. I ordered I think it was a 38 or 34 ultra wide LG, and I gave it to my son after a few days of using it. And I don't think he's using it any. He does play a little bit of games. I don't think he's using it to its advantage or anything. He's just using it. He just has a big monitor on his desk. Actually, he has another monitor on his desk too, and that's I gave him the my 4K monitor. But I'm not sure when I'm going to get it, but I am going to get the 29 inch LG ultra wide monitor at some point. Also, if the government ends up giving us $1,200, I think I'm going to get something Apple, not an Apple phone, but I'm not sure which one of there's some good deals now because they just came out with updated, and so there's some good deals. I'm not quite sure which I'm going to do, but anyway, this is sort of a test, and I hope that the video comes out right. It should. Anyway, let me do this. Let's see, earnings. Here in a few days, they pay at the end of the month. When you see some of these links below, sometimes, anyway, here in a few days, I'll be getting $46.87 from Amazon on those commissions. That's of course more than I make. It's nothing, but it's more than I make from YouTube. Let's see, product linking, promotions, reports, earnings reports. Let's see. That's not what I was looking for. Product links, maybe. not it. They changed things, I think. Storefront help reports, earnings reports. Maybe that's it. No, it's not. So I'm just going to forget about it. What I wanted to show was that one person uh, has, it doesn't tell me who the person is or where the person is or anything else. It just shows, you know. But this one person either owns a business that sets up phone services for people using, you know, IP addresses for their businesses, or maybe he is working in a company and he's the guy who does the ordering for the parts things they need. And I don't know who this person is, but I'm grateful to him because I think almost all that $46 or whatever is from stuff that he ordered a bunch of stuff from Amazon. It doesn't cost him anything, but it put a little bit of money. It's going to put a little bit of money into my pocket, and that helps out because then I can buy a new monitor or, you know, do something. Let me go to email and let me drag this over here. I could make the video much, I could fill the half of I don't know, let's see, inbox. Okay, let's do this then. Let's see, New York Post endorses President Donald J. Trump for re-election. Man, the New York Post must be a crappy newspaper. Let's see, more than 100,000 flee Southern California's wildfires. At least 7 dead after a blast in northern Pakistan. Supreme Court rejects Democratic attempt to extend Wisconsin's mail-in voting deadline. Okay, I'm going to send this out. The moon may contain more water than previously believed. Louisiana must prepare for Zeta while still recovering from 2 hurricanes, the governor says. Senate posed to confirm, okay. No, this is a day late. Oh, somebody's dropping the iPhone 12 and it's not breaking. I don't believe anything that now has the White House thing or anything that Donald Trump. I just assume anything that President Trump says is a lie, so I don't. Charles Schwab plans to lay off 1,000 employees following the TD Ameritrade merge. Let's see, Irving, California issues evacuation order for 60,000 people as the fire spreads. "60-minute interview with President Trump caught short." That's several days old. Yeah, that's the 25th. He just walked out. He got mad and walked out of the 60-minute thing. He does that. He's done that. We've seen him do that on press conferences. Just walk out. Sometimes the first question that somebody asks him a question and he just walks out. The stock tumbles as COVID-19 cases surge and stimulus is nowhere to be found. Of course, I think I've always known this, but I'm not saying a deep state. I'm not saying that there's people behind the scenes that are controlling the stock market and the banks and that type of stuff. But things have really been bad. And this, I remember like last week or maybe a week before, I said, oh, wow, because of the surge in the virus and because of the no stimulus money going out, the stock market was down 2.5% or something. I said, that's really bad, you know. Stock market down. And I showed the graph. And the next day the stock market was up higher. And now it's doing that again. You know, and tomorrow, somebody will do, I don't know what they do, you know, say, buy some stock, you know, not to us, but they say, okay, we'll do such a, you know, I don't know what they do, but it should be, well, you should be able to look and say, okay, well, the stock market is down, so people are concerned about this, and, you know, we have to watch this, or whatever, but no, it just, the stock market goes down and they do something. That's just like the massive $1 trillion tax break that the rich were given. And, you know, the Republicans say, they always say, you know, trickle down or whatever. It never trickles down. And the rich people, they did the same thing they always do. They just, in this case, they just bought up their stock, some of their stock. So that just made their stock, you know, there was less shares of the stock for their company out. And so that made the price go up. And I don't know what we need to, I think I talked about that one time because I remember rambling on. So I don't know what we need to do. You know, you would think with the stock market, and you can see the numbers, all that kind of stuff, how much is sold or bought, and all that type of, you would think that it would reflect, but it doesn't. By the way, when I got married at age 26, so it was before I got married, I owned stock, but it was kind of stupid for me to buy stock back then because it was Merrill Lynch, Pierce, Finner, and Smith stockbrokers, and because I was buying in less than round lots, which is 100 shares of a stock, I think I paid 6% to buy, and then when I went to sell, I paid 6% to sell. I actually did okay, which is a miracle, because I bought United Nuclear and Western Nuclear stock. And those stocks did really well. And then, although I sold my stock because I got married in order to buy a mobile home and pay for a lot and all kinds of stuff. But I also sold the stock because I just had a feeling something bad was going to happen. And 2 Mile Island happened, you know, and I got out of the market. But let's see. Oh, I just heard my stomach growl again. I made a video. When did I make the video? Yesterday, I guess. I guess it's a video right before this, I think. And I mentioned that I needed to stop and get something to eat because my stomach was growling. I could actually hear it on the video. I could hear my stomach growling. I'm from Kansas City, Missouri, and got an email from a friend earlier, and it's going to be colder up there. Not a lot. Well, they do have some ice on the ground and slush and whatever, and So yeah, they're going to be, it's going to be just a little bit colder there, but we're not going to have any ice or anything on the ground. Pompeo being investigated for potentially breaking the law with an RNC speech. Every one of the Republicans, you know, I think they break the law. It's funny. No, it's not funny. It's sad. You know, Trump said he was going to get the best people. He would, you know, because of him being an expert in business and finance and all that, he would bring in the best people. And he brought in the worst people. He brought in people that are so bad that it's hard to believe that you could find those people. Let's see. Let's see, Virginia Military Institute superintendent resigns after allegations of school's racist culture. The media promises to do better after Trump's 2016 win. Instead, they got worse. Let's see. That's not much money. I don't know who Lightspeed is. Lightspeed Venture Partners back Theata Lake's video conferencing security tech with $12.7 million. Let's see. AMD grabs Linux for $35 billion as chip industry consolidation continues. Remember, what was it? How long ago was that? Just a few years ago. They had, what was it? A fire in China, or was that in Japan? I think it was actually in Japan, so I'm not sure how long ago that was. And I forget which of the companies, but the cost of memory for your computer and all types of things skyrocketed because the chips or whatever that were made were needed in just about everything. And so, you know, it just kind of looks like that's what's going to happen, you know, maybe again with something. Our antibody response to the coronavirus could decline over time, study warns. Oh my God. Okay. As you can see, this newsletter only goes out to 6 people. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Oh, I'm still trying to get to 3,000 subscribers. I'm only 25 away or something. I don't know. I haven't checked in a week or so, but I'm very close. So if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Thank you very much.